The Boston Celtics just finished up their first round series in a sweep of the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets did not look like a very good basketball team for the majority of that series, highlighted by Kevin Durant and his, I guess you could say, underwhelming performances in games 1, 2, and 3. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Kevin Durant and some obvious misconceptions and recency bias that have been surrounding him as a player throughout the past week. We've seen people really tear into Kevin Durant and call him things that he's absolutely not, in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the slander that Kevin Durant has been receiving over the past week through the national media, through other members of the NBA community. For the most part, that slander is not warranted. Kevin Durant was extremely underwhelming and played quite poorly in games 1 and 2, and also 3, and a lot of what happened in the series can be placed on him, can be attributed to him, but I don't think it's fair for him to receive all of the blame. A lot of people are ready to proclaim other players as greater than KD, better than KD. Solely based off of this series, a lot of people are saying that Kevin Durant is not clutch, he's not a superstar because he can't carry his team. Obviously, 3 very important playoff games aren't something to just undermine, but I don't think that's enough of a sample size to proclaim KD as a choker or as any lesser of a player. A lot of people are using this series to say that he cannot be the number 1 option on a championship team, or that he's only able to win when he has another superstar next to him, and while I would most likely classify Kyrie Irving as a superstar, I don't think that's true. He was the best player on both championship Golden State Warriors teams, highlighted by his 2 finals MVPs. You can argue about who should have won those all you like, but the bottom line is Kevin Durant has them. He was very much the best player in OKC when the Thunder made the finals against the Miami Heat. It's extremely clear to me that while Kevin Durant did have a very tough series against an astonishingly good defensive team in the Boston Celtics, a lot of the criticism is simply drama and people trying to push their narratives. Every NBA superstar requires help to win a championship. Kevin Durant has just had a higher degree of help throughout his career. I think it's also important to give credit to the Boston Celtics for making it extremely tough on Kevin Durant. They have been arguably the best defensive team in the entire NBA this season, and if there was one team that could make life difficult for Kevin Durant, it would be the Boston Celtics. I think a lot of KD's struggles in this series have been somewhat self-imposed as well due to his lack of aggressiveness as a scorer, but also in large part due to how smothering the Celtics defense was. When you have 2, 3, sometimes even 4 guys to throw at KD who can actually guard him at a decent level, it's something that he's definitely not used to. Also, however, something that not many NBA teams actually have. Having that luxury to throw at a guy like Kevin Durant, it's not something that he's used to, and it's something that can definitely throw him off rhythm. This series changes nothing for me, as I still believe Kevin Durant is undeniably a top 3 player in the NBA. That's going to be it for me on this one little short video this week. Make sure you guys subscribe to the video, let me know your thoughts, and let me know what you think about the Kevin Durant slander. Is it too much? Is he not getting enough? Is the slander warranted? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what ideas you guys have for future videos. Thanks for watching, and peace out.